TV commercial, Elaine Fong.
This is a 90-second commercial. I'm really embarrassed. Everyone's saying thank you for doing this. Really, I had no idea what I was getting into. Wednesday night, I get a phone call from my girlfriend. Said, "Oh," and she got the phone call from the girlfriend, but she didn't make the audition. She failed, but she had a picture. She had a picture of me and Kathy during her retirement a few years ago, and I think it was Dennis said, "That's the one I want." Me, I looked like her mother, and she was retiring. Well, anyway, I showed up Friday. I had no idea what I was going to do, and I showed up on Saturday. And all I was concerned about was these two sheets that I really knew nothing about this campaign. One is model release and consent agreement. I have to read every single word before I sign it, because my husband is a lawyer. And I also took a copy. You know, they didn't have a copy machine. I said, "Well, give me a blank copy." And confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement. Sorry, I did blab. The next week on Thursday. All right, I told them, and remember, I didn't know too much about Hep B until later on. I'm not going to read all this, but I did check the computer. I said, "Guess what, gang? There are about 35 ukulele players I teach at the senior center. I'm going to be in Hollywood." You know, the big thing, I said, except, you know, they had the hairstylist, they had the makeup artist, and you remember South Pacific? Remember Bloody Mary? And the next time you watch it, would you watch that little donut on the top? I felt like I was Bloody Mary, but you know, got on a diet. So I have to tell you that I knew nothing about it, but now that I, you know, checked the website and I did all this, and I talked to my daughters and my son-in-law about hepatitis B, and the babies, I babysit the two children, one of my daughters. And so that they are aware, and don't forget, I'm a blabbermouth. I belong to other volunteer groups, and I will spread the word. And beyond San Francisco, because I do work at the Daly City Senior Center. I do work at the airport as a volunteer at the information booth, and no, they do not call me misinformation. I'm an informant or an informer. So I am still connected with San Francisco. I'm so glad to be part of this campaign. I was a school teacher and a principal here in San Francisco. I did a lot. I did a lot of wander around in Chinatown when my husband was alive and worked as a lawyer there. So San Francisco is home, even though I am from Hawaii. I want to thank you for the opportunity. I'm glad you were desperate for a grandmother. Thursday. And yes, it's all right to call me Popo, my granddaughter.